Well, hi folks, this is Tejasvi back with another video. In today's video, we learn the basics of macOS. Well, as you can see, this is the desktop. On top left corner of the desktop, we have the Apple icon. There are some applications at the bottom. What exactly is that? That's the dock. These are some of the pre-installed as well as user choice applications. Alright, if we head over to the Apple icon, we can see there is about this Mac. What exactly that is? It shows the device, when that was made, what processor it has, how much RAM it has. Then it shows some of the display resolutions and stuff like that, storage, memory, how much RAM it has, support, service. Clicking again on the Apple icon, we can see there is system preferences. What that is essentially the settings app, like on the Windows counterpart. We can go to general. Here we can see the appearance, blue, change the icon size, small, medium, large, scroll bars, we can show or hide. Then we can change the default browser. Recent items, we can select how many recent items we need. We have dock preferences, we can change the size of the dock. As you can see, then we can change the magnification, folks. When we hover onto the dock, how much magnification it has. Alright, now we have language and region. We can change the language and region, security settings, spotlight. Spotlight is essentially search. We can search everything like mail and message, PDF, documents, dictionary, definitions, Wikipedia and stuff like that. Then we have notifications. These are all the applications that can send me notifications, folks. Well, if I click on Clean My Mac, we can see that this app can send me none, banners or alerts. We can select that. What macOS essentially leads is granular control. Then we have CD, DVD options. Well, insert a blank CD, ask what to do, open iTunes and stuff like that. Then displays, energy saver preferences, keyboard, mouse, trackpad. Now trackpad has a ton of gestures, folks. Let me go through them one by one. Let's open Safari for that case, for demonstration. Well, let's search for Google. On Google, let's search for Bill Gates. On Bill Gates, let's go to Wikipedia. Alright, now let's talk about the first gesture, swipe between pages, left or right with two fingers. Well, if we swipe right, we have nothing which is forward to this page, but we have opened a lot of pages, as you can see from the back arrow here. What we can do is, swiping right with two fingers, we go to the previous page. Swiping again right, we go to the previous page. Swiping again right, we go to the home page. Well, that is what that gesture essentially does. Well, if we have a ton of full screen apps, for example, let's open Notes app. Now let's do it full screen and let's do Safari full screen. Now how do you navigate? With three fingers, folks. With three fingers, swiping left and right navigates between full screen apps. This is the maximize icon. Alright, this is minimize, this is maximize. Now one thing you might notice, folks, is that if I click on the red X, the app does not close. Well, how do you close the app? Clicking on Safari, clicking on Quit Safari. That's how you close the apps. Alright, now how do you navigate the notification center? As is shown in the video, swiping from the right edge, we can, with two fingers, we can navigate the notification center. Talking about notification center, what exactly that does, we can turn on do not disturb mode so that it doesn't annoy you with notifications. Then we have widgets, like on the iPhone. We can add or remove the widget. All right. Here I have just added. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. That's how you do. And you can, of course, search the App Store for more widgets. Clicking on notifications, here, all the notifications show up. Now, what does swiping up with 3 fingers does? Well, that is mission control. Here you can add or remove desktops. How do you remove it, folks? If you may ask, hover over it, click on the cross. Hover over it, click on the cross. All right. Now, what is app expose? Like, for example, I have this folder also open. All right. Now, if I want this folder and hide everything else, I can swipe down with 3 fingers. Now, everything else is hidden. It brings the app in front. If I want this, swipe down with 3 fingers, everything else is hidden. All right. Pinch with thumb and 3 fingers, show the desktop. All right. Now, pinch inwards, it shows the Launchpad. Pinch outwards, it shows the desktop. Pinch inwards, it shows the Launchpad. Launchpad is essentially the app list. All right. Now, scroll direction, folks. Let's see. Let us open this file. Okay. Now, if I scroll up, it goes down. If I scroll down, it goes up. Well, this is a natural scrolling direction. If I untick this, if I scroll up, it goes up. If I scroll down, this goes down. All right. Now, to zoom in, as on the iPhone, pinch outwards with 2 fingers, it zooms in. Pinch inwards with 2 fingers, it zooms out. Smart zoom, double click with 2 fingers. Double tap, sorry. Rotate. Well, as you can see, all right. Point and click, pretty basic stuff. Lookup and data collectors, tap with 3 fingers. For example, I want to look up for this thing. I tap with 3 fingers. It just opens a preview. All right. Or alternatively, I can click on the spacebar button to open a preview. Secondary click, I have set it. Click on the bottom right corner. I can change it as well. I can change it for a tap with 2 fingers as well. Now, tap to click. Tap with 1 finger. It's a normal click. All right. These are some of the gestures. Now, talking about partitions. Well, macOS does not have many partitions. There's just one partition. Clicking on Finder, you'll be here a lot. It is the alternative to Explorer. Here we have some folders: Recents, iCloud Drive, Applications, Desktop, Documents, Downloads. How do you delete an app, if you may ask? Let's see. Command, delete. All right. Let me demonstrate it again. Tap it, Command, delete. That's how you delete the app. It will of course ask for your password. Now, here are some of the important destinations, folks. Downloads, documents, desktops. All right. Now, copy is essentially Command C. Like, let's copy this, Command C, Command V. I just duplicated the file. All right. What if I want to move this in a new folder? What is this? Is this an empty folder? All right. Let's move this file. Well, Command Option V, open Command Option V. It's the same for copy and paste. You just have to press this, use this command twice. Command Option V, move it out of this folder. Command Option V. Now this folder is empty. All right. That's basically how you move stuff around. Command V is paste, Command C is copy, as I told you before. Command A, Control A in Windows world is select all. Now, what if I want to delete this file? Command Option delete. This will permanently delete the file, folks. Command Option delete. As you can see, my trash is empty. It just permanently deleted the file. Command Option delete. All right. Talking about USB drives. How do you eject a USB drive? Inserting a USB drive, folks. Well, here is the USB drive. I can double tap on it to open. All right. It's an empty USB drive. If I can right click, I can get info, which is essentially properties, you know, how much capacity this drive has, how much free space it has. All right, we can rename it from the get info tab as well. Here we can rename it as well. All right, right clicking again, we can duplicate it and stuff like that. Apart from that, one more thing we can do is we can eject it from here or eject it from here. All right, that's how you eject drives. What if you want to format a drive? Let us insert it again. All right, now it's inserted. Going to Launchpad, going to Other, going to Disk Utility. As you can see, Untitled is showing here. Click on Erase. Here you can put the name XYZ123. My bad. All right, change the format. Something wrong with my disk, folks. Well, all right. I just formatted it to FAT32. All right, exFAT and FAT32 both are read by macOS, but NTFS is not. Keep that in mind, folks, while you're doing it. Now, coming to Safari. Well, I'm on Google. I want to open a tab, Command T. I opened another tab, Command T. I open another tab, Command T. Delete key is different on a Mac than on a PC. Delete key is essentially a backspace key. Now what if you want to delete a file? For example, I want to delete this file. What I have to do is Command Delete. Now that file is delete. Now how do you put it back? Right click, put back. Now that file is restored. That's how you do it. Now, Alt tab we use to switch between applications. Here we use Command tab. Here these applications are open. All right. Now, what if an app stops responding or becomes unresponsive? Well, you force quit it. How do you do it? Clicking on the Apple icon, clicking on force quit. We have the apps that you can force quit, or if you need to use a shortcut, you can Command Option Escape. How do you force quit? Command Option Escape. All right. What does Command Control Q does? It takes you back to the login page. Command Control Q. Keep that in mind. Command Control Q. All right. I've already discussed trackpad gestures with you. Now let's discuss Launchpad. What exactly it is? It is the official way to launch apps, although nobody uses it. Why nobody uses it, folks, if you may ask? Well, people generally prefer Spotlight to search for an app. For example, I need to open an app, say clean my Mac. Well, see how fast it is? It doesn't even wait for me to type it. It simply searches for it. Let me search for, well, it's already shown me PowerPoint. That's how fast it is. Spotlight rocks in a Mac. How do I prefer launching my apps? Well, I prefer right-clicking here, adding to dock. That's how I launch my apps. Well, your choice might differ. Well, talking about Spotlight a bit more, what exactly that does? It is a unified search solution. It searches for everything. It defines words, looks up things on the internet, launches apps. Similar to Windows search. It's really fast. It's really, really fast. All right. Let me search for Santorini. It just showed me a restaurant, Streets of Santorini. If I click on directions, what actually happens, folks? The Maps app just opened. Here's the directions, folks. Clicking on details, this is the route that I can take. Anyways, going again to Spotlight. This is Siri knowledge. Siri has shown me everything from Wikipedia, what exactly Santorini is. And then there's the definition. And these are suggested websites. Spotlight is a really nice way to interact with your Mac. Well, what is this? If I click on my name, I can change the account. For example, there are 3 user accounts. I can change the user account that I'd like to access. Now what exactly Siri does? Siri is like Cortana. Now, what's the time like? All right, it showed me the time. Let's ask the weather like in San Francisco.
It's currently partly cloudy and 17 degrees in San Francisco, California, United States.
It showed me the weather. That's how responsive it is. Macs have always had support for desktops, something which Windows just launched with Windows 10. On Windows, you can click the task view icon and add multiple desktops. Now, what about installing and uninstalling apps? Well, the App Store is the official way to install an app. Let me demonstrate. Well, here it is. Say I want Adobe Lightroom. I can click on Get, click on Install, and this app will start installing. Alright, it will ask for my password and it will start installing. Let me enter my password. Alright. Now, this app will start downloading. Save password for free items, don't save. Alright. Now this app just started downloading. I can see on my Launchpad. Alright. Now, how do you actually delete an app? As I showed you before, either drag and drop to trash or command delete. Going to Finder, going to Applications, going to Liner, command delete. That's how you delete an app. Alright? Simple as that. Now, what about screenshots? Command Shift 3 takes screenshot of the entire page. See the nice animation? This is the entire page. Command Shift 4 gives us the snipping tool where we can select how much screenshot we need. Alright, I need till Manhattan 8 books. Now, this is the customized screenshot that I took. What about backups? Here it is, folks. Going to Launchpad, going to Other, going to Time Machine. Now, I can select the disk and start the backup. As simple as that. Alright, that's how easy it is. Lastly, folks, I would like to share a couple of desktop tricks with you. Right clicking here, we can of course make a new folder. Get info, of course, I told you, is the same as properties. Right clicking again, we can change the desktop background. Right clicking again, we can sort items by name. Alright, kind, date last opened, sort by date added, date modified. Alright, then we have show view options. Well, here we can change the icon size. Alright, make it bigger or smaller. Change the grid spacing between the rows. Label position, bottom or right. Show item info. Well, this basically shows how many items are there in a particular folder. Or for example, this movie is 1 minute 46 seconds and stuff like that. Okay. Finally, hovering over to Bluetooth, we can see Bluetooth settings, Bluetooth preferences we can open directly from here. Hovering over to Wi-Fi, we can connect to a Wi-Fi network or join other network or go to network preferences. Hovering over to the battery, we can see these apps are consuming battery. We can hide or show the percentage or open energy saving preferences. Going over to clock, we can put it as analog or digital or open the preferences. Well, I already discussed about users. I can change the users directly from here. Well, that's about it. If you like this video, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Comment if you'd like me make videos on a particular topic. Share this video with your friends and family. I'll be back with a part 2 on advanced Mac apps soon. This is your host, Tejasvi Kapoor, signing off.